Okay, folks, I covered this news way back in May, but since it's becoming more relevant now because of the Penelope stuff and Jordan, it's time to kind of revisit this information. This is about season 7, episode 20, entitled Beautiful Liar. It's kind of funny because the season finale of season 6 in a couple of weeks is called Beautiful Lies. Now, we're talking about a character, Madison, female, a wedding planner. She's white, super upbeat, totally positive woman whose voice has a Valley Girl tone to it. Madison has been hired to design the wedding of Gary and Andi, and she's just a bit clueless. It's obvious that Andi is far from over the moon about her groom. In fact, she hates him. Over impressed with Gary, who belongs in prison, right? Keep that in mind now. Madison receives none of the terrified vibes that Andi is emitting at about 50,000 watts. Folks, I know people have been giving Andi trash ever since, a lot of people have been bringing up the whole plot point that I brought up months ago recently. Wait, what do you mean Andi and Gary are planning a wedding? What's wrong with this girl? She never learns. Listen to the synopsis again. Andi is far from over the moon about her groom. In fact, she hates him. Gary, who belongs in prison, right? If you go to my video about the season 7, episode 2 synopsis, it involves Gary ducking and dodging the feds. And there's another episode or character bio about a private investigator who's been hired to search for Jordan's missing sister. So there's no way this wedding planning would happen unless something happened to Penelope. So folks, Gary's into some dark stuff leading into the next season. This is something that shows us that Andi is not a willing participant in this arranged marriage. Something very, very terrifying is going down. So don't be too hard on Andi. I know it's strange coming from me of all people, given how I've talked about Andi in the past few weeks, because she's honestly deserved it. But Gary's going to be up to some manipulative stuff that will shake the literal foundation of this show. And Andi's going to be put into a situation where she has no choice but to marry Gary. So please keep that in mind. And with that being said, that's all I have for this particular video. What do you think the reason for this arranged marriage is? Lord, I hope it isn't anything super bad like Gary threatening somebody's life. Good grief. But Andi, this is what you get for starting that affair with him in the first place. All right, well, thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.